Alright guys, welcome to the video. This is a back and bicep workout from the hotel when I was on holiday, and I've got to say this was actually a pretty good workout. I got a decent pump, okay. So here we started on some wide grip pull-ups. It wasn't that wide grip, if I'm honest. Like, you see some people go extremely wide grip, and I just think the problem with going too wide is that you kind of take the tension off of your lats, to be honest, and you limit your range of motion. So going outside shoulder width always seems to be the best, and it's usually the best thing to do for your shoulders and for your overall shoulder health, okay? So as I said, we started off on these pull-ups, and I kept the reps fairly simple, 10 reps, 3 sets. I tend to not use so much momentum when I'm doing pull-ups because I just want to feel my lats working, and I like to come all the way down and obviously get a good squeeze on the way up, so good contraction. I don't believe in doing like half reps, because at the end of the day you want to do the full range of motion because you get the better results, okay? It's like anything, if you do half of the effort in something, you get half the results. So here we moved on to some lat pull down, and as always, like I said, I went wide grip, but wide grip to me, so not all the way out, because as I said, that limits the range of motion, so you want to get the best contraction and work your lats to the best possible extent. Here, as I said, we pyramided the reps, so we started really high reps at low weight and then went to heavy weight and low reps. So that's just the way I prefer to do it, high reps to low, because I just feel you obviously get good warmed up as well, and you get the pump going, so you get that good mind muscle connection for when you get onto that heavier weight. Like say I just started on heavy and then I went to really lightweight, I haven't really got that mind muscle connection, so when I'm doing that heavy weight I won't be able to get the good pump and good squeeze and necessarily focus all that blood into the right area, because bodybuilding is pretty complex. I mean, there's more to it than just lifting the weight. If you watch some of the really advanced lifters such as Phil Heath, Kai Green that train, you will notice a lot of them focus on the mind muscle connection so much. There's more to it than just moving the weight. Like, some people will try and say to people, oh, your form may be a bit off, but at the end of the day, if you're feeling it in the right places and you're not doing form which is going to risk you to injury, should I say, then nobody should be able to tell you whether or not you're doing it wrong. Like I said, unless you're going to cause serious damage to yourself, then it doesn't necessarily matter about your form, but just keep the form as perfect as possible. Here we finished off with a drop set just to get a real good pump for these lats. So this was on the lat pull down machine, which had two different types of bars, I believe. One was a tricep bar and one was the lat bar. And like I said, this machine was fairly good. It went up so heavy, it went to like 110. And the weight was pretty similar to the one at our gym. Like, you get some pulley machines which feel extremely easy for their weight. For instance, I'd be able to do a whole stack on some of them, and then on this one I could only do half. So this is the more realistic machine. The reason as to why it's normally like that is because the amount of pulleys themselves they have on the machine makes it easier. Like, if you notice, they have, say, 4 circle things which the ropes go round. That's actually making it a bit easier, or on some of them it could make the resistance more. And I did notice one problem within this gym, and that was that some people, obviously where they was quite beginner-like a lot of them, you could tell they didn't really train at home or they weren't into weightlifting, they kept on walking in front of the camera, and this is something which did get a bit frustrating, as I had to redo some of my sets for the camera. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's no biggie, it's no big issue really, because you just get on with it, and it isn't my gym, it isn't somewhere which I own, if that makes sense, so I can't really moan at people. And like I said, we're on holiday there to have a good time, just get the workout in and get it done really. These workouts took anywhere from about, I'd say honestly, from about 45 to 50 minutes all the way up until about an hour and a half, depending on how long I wanted to spend in this gym. I believe this one took around upwards to an hour and a half, because I did do a lot of posing at the end to see my physique, and also the work I done in the gym. I did do a lot of sets. I haven't recorded all the sets, and the full workout will be in the description box below if you wanted to check it out and give it a go. Next we moved on to some barbell rows, and as always I pyramided my reps on this. I believe pyramid reps, like in pyramid sets should I say, are probably one of the best things to do for back. In my opinion, it's what works for me. So I like, as I said, I like starting off light and then going heavy. And here on barbell rows, this is just 40 kg, and then I bumped up to 50, and then on my last set I went to 60 kg, okay? I didn't record all my sets for the pullovers, which I do next. I done the pullovers with a weight plate because I didn't have no dumbbells, and like I said, I always tend to use free weights anyway, so using it with a plate was different. It gave a little bit of a different feel to the exercise, got a bit of a different pump, but that's not bad, to be honest. I mean, it's always a good experiment with different things because you get different results. 60 kg felt pretty easy, to be honest, and I was happy with that barbell rows anyway. Here it is, the pullovers, which is 20 kg, and just to speak quickly about the holiday, I had quite a good one. The weather was a bit on and off, and they had a lot of stuff there, like food and drinks and all that. It was quite fun, had a good time, and yeah, I was pretty happy with it. And like I said, this gym was good, so I could still get in my workouts without feeling sluggish, if that makes sense. I don't tend to always work out if I'm on holiday. I just wanted to because, one, it was a good opportunity to get in some videos, but two, I just really like working out at the moment and I'm getting some good gains, so why would I stop in placebo, or should I say, not placebo, plateau, sorry. Why would I do that if I'm getting good gains? So here we moved on to some bicep curls just to finish off the arms, and I got such a good pump, and yeah, I kept the reps for the pullovers and barbell curls at just 10 reps, 4 sets, and on here I was just focusing on the pump and just getting a good contraction really. So that's the workout. Coming up to some posing. Let me guys know what you think about my progress and what's happening or whatever, and what you guys think basically. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to leave a comment in the comment section below, and as always, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe and help the channel grow, and I'll see you guys in the next video.